And we're back, gang. How's everybody doing out there? Word, happy Miraculous or Jueves. Word, I think today is Thursday. Whatever day it is, happy gaming. Happy whatever it is to you guys. I hope everybody's just doing great out there. This is gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream. I'll be honest with you, I was like a little bit back and forth. I'm like, am I gonna stream? Am I not gonna stream? And I was like so excited about some updates that we have currently in the world that I've been working on, kind of like off stream. And yeah, if you guys know, we just finished up creating the Kingdom of the Wall, right? But we ran into an issue because we wanted to make this kingdom a noble oligarchy. So I ran a couple of tests, and long story short, every time you can console command in the kingdom to switch his government over to become a noble oligarchy from a feudal government, but whenever you restart the save or that you play the game a little bit longer just by console commanding the government type change, nah, man, it doesn't hold up. It reverts back to feudal empire, feudal kingdom, or feudal government every single time. So what I had to do is I actually went into the save. So how you do that is, long story short, you save the game non-compressed. So I'll show you guys right here. All right. So here are all of my saves, right? So say if we just want to do auto save, right? Now when you see this little box right here, you see how it says compress game data. All you do is unclick that and you're able to see everything within the game on a whole other level, besides the debug function that some people might be familiar with if you just do this and press car info, right? So what I was able to do was, how we ended up doing it was that I went over to Karth in a different game, and I saw basically how that character's kingdom was set up as a noble oligarchy, and we basically just copied and pasted most of those functions with a little bit of manicuring to make it fit a Northman. And now we have one. We have a noble oligarchy in the North, and it will not switch up. Or it will remain a noble oligarchy. We've tested it out, and it's 100%. Word. It's crazy. Word. So we have 2 high lordships within the Kingdom of the Wall, and I'm looking to potentially expand. So this is where I'm at right now. It's either I want to make an empire tier noble oligarchy and bring all of these kingdoms beyond the wall under one fold. Or I just want to kind of like maybe add Last Hearth as another high lordship to this place and just make one empire beyond the wall, outside of this kingdom, this noble oligarchy kingdom tier that's south of the wall. So that's kind of where we're at right now in terms of game creation. So again, we can, beyond the wall, we can make this one empire and have them rule themselves, or we can kind of like lump it under the kingdom to the south of them, or the noble oligarchy to the south of them, and make this an empire tier noble oligarchy. That intrigues me, but I also am intrigued by having an empire of wildlings beyond the wall. So I think that's probably what we're just going to try out. And some of these we might not stick with, some of these changes. I have to see kind of like how we like them. Right, so we might save these in a separate kind of like a guinea pig test file. But or let's go ahead and see how that might work for some wildlings. Alright. And so again, those are the 2 things that we're probably going to be going for. But while we're dealing with, Lord Harlan, the noble oligarchy protectorate south of the wall, right? Do we give him Last Hearth, right? Do we have this guy bend the knee to him, the White Hills? I mean, because that would give him a really impressive kingdom. But it almost messes up like the opportunity, like the kingdoms that you can make afterwards, right? Because like, say if you, Because say if you give like Last Hearth over to this noble oligarchy, then you have Carhold, then you have the Dreadfort. They're just like funny looking kingdoms beyond that. But we'll deal with it. Screw it. Alright. Let's yeah, so let's go ahead and give him Last Hearth. Let's go ahead and console command ourselves to play as whoever is running Last Hearth. And that would be Lord Eddard of House of Whitehill. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and bend the knee. And this will make it legit, man. But this will add one more elector to the noble oligarchy, because that's basically how it works. Basically, all of these people that kind of like run stuff, where they elect who's going to be running stuff after him. Yeah. I'm not sure how long elections are either, to be honest with you. I think it's maybe like until I die. I'm not sure. Alright. Well, let's go over here to the laws. Let's go over here to inheritance. Yeah, so once we start the game, really, where there are going to be electors that kind of like nominate people. As of right now, because we haven't started the game, we have my son, we have my daughters, or Lord Harlan's son and daughters. But nah, that doesn't really stand for anything. It's most likely going to be this guy who nominates himself, and then some, you know, like her maybe. But that's how it all works out, right? And there are elections, and yeah, somebody's going to be chosen to govern. So it makes sense to have like high lords. High lords are going to be heavily important. And that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. It kind of like switches things up ever so often. All right. So let's go back up north. All right. Time to see who we want to give this wildling empire to. And like I said, guys, this is not going to be a long stream. A brother gotta get to sleep, but word, we had some really impressive some really impressive developments, and like why not like just enjoy it, right? Yeah. And share it with you guys, right? Because it's you guys that are like really into it, just as much as I am. I know. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give this empire tier to the Thin Goddess. I think she's the Magnar because she runs the Thin, so I'm not too sure. Hopefully we didn't like break the game. Usually when it takes this long, we maybe added an extra number when we didn't need to, and we okay, cool. Alright, perfect. Alright. So we have to give basically her these two kingdoms, and then she's going to be able to become an empress. Alright, give. Let's go on. Give title. Okay, now what the hell is this? It should be Arbor TK, some crap like that. Okay, we're gonna move the mouse over here. And we'll just use the pad. The Arbor TK. Alright, perfect. Alright, we have this, and now we just have to get the Kingdom of Skagos. Then we can make our, and we can give these back out, and we can make our empire. Alright, and we are done. Okay, I have no idea where the hell Skeen is. Alright, so we have our... Now let's go ahead and see if we can create this empire. We should be able to. All we need is a little bit of cash, which is about, I think we need maybe about 400. And prestige, we need prestige to be at 3k, and we can bring that back down after. Now we can form our empire. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our empire beyond the wall. Isn't it just so pretty? Alright, let's give out back these kingdom tiers because we don't really want them. So Kingdom of Skagos, you take your lower titles. You can have it. We didn't really want you. Alright. She has that one. I'm pretty sure this was part of Skagos too. And she was the queen of the Arbor. Let's go ahead and give her that. Now it's only going to give her the other lands. What is she missing? What's down here? We need to transfer vassalage. Okay, so we need to give the frozen shore over to her. Yep, there you go. Now you have your kingdom, your 2 high lordships. This was all mine, I'm pretty sure. Or did she have 3 high lordships? Maybe? Because the other lands, let me see. So Skagos was... I mean, we could keep it like this. And it would give the other lands like all of this. And these kingdoms would still be like kingdoms, right? I mean, they still have their 2 duchies, but they just want to have a 3rd. I mean, I kind of like having those 4 duchies to myself, but nah, let's just divvy these places a little bit better. She'll have 3. Let's give her the other lands. No, the haunted forest. Alright. And this is the kingdom of Skagos now. We have our kingdom. I mean, we could give her back like this one, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and give her back this one. Then we'll have 3 strong kingdoms. Now, what the hell is this one? This is the High Lordship of the Lower Frostfangs. Okay, so we're gonna. So now we've really divvied up like the kingdoms the way they really were. All right, so this is the Kingdom of the Otherlands. This will be the Kingdom of the Otherlands. And this is the Kingdom of Skagos. All under the empire of the Otherlands, which is great. Now we can probably come up with a better empire name than the Otherlands, but we'll just keep that as it is. I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't really have an issue with it. So we'll just go ahead and save that. Uncompress that file just to make sure everything's running the way we need it to. Now, do we have another kingdom in us? Yeah, I think we do. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That looked really nice. Alright, we need to like give her like more arms. More men at arms maybe, because yeah, we know the wildlings, they're always rebelling and all of that kind of so it's like we're gonna kind of like really need to give these wildling like rulers a lot of kind of like help. Yeah, at least to kind of like not have any issues with the rebellions. Okay. Now we have one empire beyond the wall, and they're most likely going to always try to invade or raid, you know, the south. So we need to have some kind of alliance with them, right? Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Okay, so we've continued our trend of having kingdoms with 3 duchies, which is continued over here. Now we have the Duchy of the Wolfswood. Or, yeah, we have the Duchy of the Wolfswood, and we have, or is this Deepwood Mott? Let me see. I think this would be Deepwood Mott. Nah, that's just Deepwood. Okay, so you have the Duchy of the Wolfswood, you have the Dreadfort, and you have Carhold. Okay, now how would we need to make one kingdom? Alright, so these 3 can be a kingdom, and then you have the Wolfswood, Winterfell, and yeah, it just looks freaking weird. I mean, this kingdom over here looks like it can make sense. But this one over here just, well, let me see. You can go 1, 2, 3. Then you can go 1, 2, 3. And then you go 1, 2, 3. I guess. Then you can go 1. You can go 1, 2, 3. Then you can go. I don't know. I mean, we can make this a merchant republic. Yeah, at a bit of a loss for words. Yeah, which is okay. We'll get through it. It's just a little weird. Okay, well, we can at least get that kingdom running. Yeah, screw it. We got it. All right. So we're gonna go over to Carhold and see who's running things there. Let's see who we want to give this kingdom. So I like this. Oh, I like this crest, the Hatchers. You know what? I've never even come across that. Wow. We have the car stocks. Okay, and we don't really want to go with that. That's kind of like a known. And we have the ironsmiths. I like this. I like this house hatcher. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and give her all of the kingdoms. Screw it. I wonder if there's a because right now we have a couple of bloodlines. Yeah, let's just give her some more bloodlines. All right, clear. We'll give her the Dread Fort, and then we'll have the Broken Branch. Just bend the knee. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually play as her. Hopefully we didn't screw anything up. This is a lot of work and we should have probably saved it by now. Yeah, always save. So on that note, we're actually going to we screwed up. Cause they're gonna be a problem. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem. This wildling empire. Yeah. We should have found a way to kind of like make them be a part of, you know, some kind of empire down here. Yeah, this is cool. You know, we'll just always have to deal with some strong ass wildlings. Screw it. And bitch ass noble oligarchy to the south of it. Yeah, we might have screwed that one up. Whatever. We'll deal with that a little bit after. Alright, let's go ahead and give her some bread. Alright, now she should be able to form that kingdom. Nice. Now House Hatcher, or you'll always have this claim to the High Lordship of Carhold. Let's go to the Broken Branch and have them bend the knee. Okay, let's go back and play as her. Oh, somebody wants to bend the knee, do they? Yes, they do. Now we have the Kingdom of Carhold. And, yeah, I'm actually liking this. Actually liking this a lot. Alright, so let's see. Now we have Wolfswood, Winterfell, and White Harbor. Then we'll have... I mean, I like this one better. Wolfswood, Stony Shore, and the Rills. Yeah, I like that High Lordship. I like that kingdom better. And then we can go Winterfell, Barrowlands, White Harbor. Then we can go Flint's Finger, the Neck. What the hell is this? They gotta be part of something. You can go Flint's Finger, the Neck, and the Sisters. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have all of our kingdoms. Yeah, we just have to move this around. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see what time is it. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this last kingdom. Okay, this is going to be the last one, definitely. Okay, now I'm not even gonna look at anybody else because I love this crest. So we're gonna go ahead with the Condens and just give them this empire. Let's go to Bear Island and have them bend the knee. House Umba. Ooh, my goodness, look at this crest. Isn't that beautiful? My liege up, that's beautiful. But no, we're gonna give the kingdom to the Wolfswood. Screw it. Okay, almost there, guys. Okay, so I wrote Stony Whore instead of Stony Shore. Okay, there you go. Alright, so they're saying that we can make a kingdom. Hopefully this gives us a bloodline. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we'll just have the Rills bend the knee. Then we'll have a proper kingdom. Alright guys, I know there was a lot of breathing and a lot of typing, but yeah, I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up at. Whew, and I didn't even see all of this coming, but we have finished. We have completed our noble oligarchy. We have completed our empire beyond the wall. We've created 2 kingdoms. We have a 3rd kingdom that we've identified that we'll be creating a little bit later, and we still have to see if we want to make this an empire, because this would be a nice little empire right here, right? Then you'd have one kind of like sitting empire that's like sitting inland, but this would be kind of like pushing it for like empire, for like the northern empire, because this would have at least 51% of the original de jure here, right? Like the original one would be. All right, let's get out of this titular view. Let's go to like a high lordship view. Oh well, it's not really an empire tier. Yeah, so we can have a couple empires over here. Yeah, interesting. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm actually going to kind of like probably have some cracks and actually play this a little bit. I'm really interested to see how this actually pans out. It'll actually give me a heads up as to like maybe some things I might have to tweak or switch out coming in for the next stream so this world can actually work. Because just a heads up, a huge issue that happens is you have a bunch of wildling revolts. I'm not sure is it because we have monarchies, but they're wildling kingdoms, so I don't know why they have so many revolts, but that's something that we're probably going to have to give these troops, these wildling kingdoms within this empire, a bunch of console commanded troops, or we're going to have to edit like the castle holdings so that they have stronger levies. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff like that. So yeah, playing ahead of time, that does kind of like give me an edge to see how we can actually make this world operational, right? Because we want to play in this world, we want to live in this world, we want to enjoy this world. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Yeah, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Again, we're working on a 2021 world building for potentially a role-playing stream within this new world. I'm Stizzy, so glad to have you guys with me as always. Get in the comment section, let me know what you guys want to see, let me guys know how your day is going, whatever the F ever. But I'm out of here. Take it easy. Peace. Bye.